Intricate designs on the skin. Hundreds of tattoo artists are showing off their talents in Fresno. Our Carolyn Bruck takes us live inside the fascinating world of body art. Also ahead, we're also celebrating the Valley's diverse and rich Asian American culture today. Find out about Asian Fest 2011 at Fresno City College and watch an expert sushi artist prepare some fancy and appetizing treats. Plus, Sweet 15, Latin American style. We're going to show you some hip, new quinceañera gowns and find out where you need to be this weekend for the Quinceañera Expo. We Are Fresno Live starts right now.
This is We Are Fresno, live on KC24. News that matters.
And hello and welcome to We Are Fresno Live. For more than 2 months now, we've been celebrating the people and organizations and events that capture the spirit of the Central Valley here on KC24, and we're doing it every weekday at 4.
And today, we're celebrating the many rich cultures that makes the Central Valley so special for all of us who call it home. This afternoon on our program, we're honoring the diverse and rich Asian American culture, celebrating the traditional Latin American quinceañera, and focusing on the fascinating world of tattoos, Steph. But we begin with a look at the top stories making headlines all around the Valley and the world.
After months of anticipation, the wedding of the century is now in the history books. Catherine Middleton married Prince William this morning in front of some 2 billion witnesses worldwide. From the moment she was spotted on her drive to the Abbey, Catherine Middleton looked every inch the princess. From the tiara on loan from the Queen to her 3-yard train, the elegant lace and silk Sarah Burton design gown left crowds gasping.
I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It's so beautiful.
Well-wishers from around the world lined up at least 10 deep on the streets.
It was an incredible experience, the whole thing. Carriages were beautiful, the suits were beautiful, Kate looked amazing.
While inside the Abbey, 1,900 fashionable guests gathered to watch the pair exchange vows.
I, William Arthur Philip Louis.
I, Catherine Elizabeth.
Once man and wife, the couple climbed into an open-topped carriage, the same one used by William's parents for the mile-long procession.
Nowhere in the world. It's only in England, and it's only in London that can do this.
At Buckingham Palace, the storybook wedding was sealed with 2 kisses on the balcony. A blushing William and his bride delighted onlookers.
Absolutely beautiful. NASA delayed today's scheduled launch of the Space Shuttle Endeavour because of a technical problem. The 6 astronauts had just waved goodbye and boarded a van to the launch pad when officials called it off. NASA discovered a problem with a unit that provides hydraulic power to steer the shuttle's main engine. Officials still haven't said when Endeavour will now launch, but they did say it would not be before Monday afternoon.
The President and First Lady traveled to tornado-ravaged Alabama today. More than 300 people have lost their lives, 200 of them in Alabama alone. The President promised that the federal government would do everything it could to assist in the recovery. And tonight on NBC Nightly News at 5:30, Brian Williams will report from Alabama on the aftermath of the deadly tornadoes. Meanwhile, Maxwell Air Force Base in Alabama has been designated a staging area for federal tornado relief efforts. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, or FEMA, has set up its operations at the base. The American Red Cross is also responding with nurses, mental health workers, and emergency response vehicles.
And joining us now from the newsroom is Jane Fortune. She's the Community Partners Director of the American Red Cross Central Valley. Jane, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
The need must be so overwhelming right now. How is the Red Cross addressing disaster relief over there?
Well, the first thing is that people are using our shelters. Over 2,700 people used a Red Cross shelter yesterday in 12 states. So we are there first to provide shelter and then to provide food and other relief items for all of these people.
How are our local chapters helping those in that area?
The local disaster volunteers are on alert right now. They have not been deployed, but they are ready when they are needed.
So locally, how can we contribute to the Red Cross? And when doing so, how fast will that money get to the devastated areas?
You can go online to ARC Central Valley and donate at the website, and you may designate the money to go exactly where you would like it to go. It can go to the disaster in the south right now is the most urgent need. You can also call at the Red Cross office, and the money will get there immediately.
All right, Jane Fortune for the Red Cross, thank you so much for joining us today. If you would like to contribute to the relief efforts, go to the Central Valley Red Cross website. The address is arccentralvalley.org, or you can donate by calling 455-1000, 455-1000. Still ahead on We Are Fresno Live. Have you ever thought about getting a tattoo, Steph?
I might have thought about it, but haven't followed through with it. Well, if you have, Alex, or anyone, this weekend is when you'll have a chance to be inspired by hundreds of tattoo artists. They're getting ready for the annual Fresno Tattoo Convention. And right ahead, our Carolyn Brock will introduce us to one local tattoo artist.
This is We Are Fresno, live, with Stephanie Brusian, Alex Delgado, and the entire KC24 News team, bringing you the people, places, and spirit of the Valley. Now, We Are Fresno, live. From KC24, this is We Are Fresno, live.
The 7th annual Fresno Tattoo Convention gets underway tomorrow, so we sent out Carolyn Brock out to the Red Wave Tattoo on North Blackstone in Fresno on a very tough assignment. We wanted to see if Carolyn would find out what's on tap this weekend, but also if she would consider getting a tattoo. Hi, Carolyn.
You know, Steph, I was considering getting a tattoo. The problem, they're just so permanent, but I didn't want to disappoint you, so I did get some really lovely body art. It's not finished yet, but we'll get to that in a second. And that really is what the tattoo convention this weekend's all about. It's not just about tattoos, it's about the body art, and it's also about the art. I'm standing here with Rico Saldivar from Red Wave. You're one of the organizers of this weekend event. Talk about what it's about, because it really isn't just about tattoos.
No, it's actually about all mediums of art. I think anybody who appreciates art is going to appreciate this show. Not only are we having the graffiti panels, all the artists from around the world will be bringing several different mediums of art to put out at the show, including a live body art show with Salon Noir stylists and the Red Wave Tattoo crew.
Yeah, because it really is a celebration of all different kinds of art and tattoo artists from all over the world and artists from all over the world. And speaking of tattoo art and artists, should we go inside and finish this up?
Let's get that wrapped up. I think Mario's waiting for you.
Yes, Mario is waiting for me. And you know, Rico, this has been something that you guys have been planning for over a year, right?
Absolutely. We've been working on this since last November. We've grown over the past couple years as the host, just to bring you a star-studded show from celebrity tattoo artists to local favorites. So, you know, like I said again, if you appreciate the art, you're going to appreciate the show.
And you're saying it's family friendly. As you can see, you don't need to get a tattoo. You can get some body art. This is Mario Ragsdale. You are one of the artists featured this weekend. So talk about what you're looking forward to. Is this your first time at the convention?
No, we've helped the convention go for a lot of years, and I enjoy every time I go out there. I get to see a lot of friends, family, other artists we work with and look up to. And it's just a great show to come out to and see.
And we were talking earlier before, and this is really a great opportunity for you guys also to get to know other artists from around the world and kind of see what they're doing. What are you looking forward to most this year?
A lot of the workshops that artists have to offer from out of town, like learning trade secrets and stuff like that.
So
become better artists. That's what we all want to do, is become better artists.
And of course, it is this weekend, and as you can see, there's just a lot of fun to be had. I didn't commit to a permanent tattoo, but this is going to be on for quite some time. Thanks so much, you guys. I'll send it back to you.
All right, Carolyn, thank you. What a brave girl you are. Although, getting a peacock, very smart. The bosses are watching. Good for you. Okay, the 7th annual Fresno Tattoo Expo starts tomorrow, April 30th, and it continues through Sunday. The artists, seminars, and shows are all over at the Fresno Convention Center. Check out this site for more information, centralvalleytattoo.com, centralvalleytattoo.com. Stephanie?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Carolyn will start a trend for all of us here at the station. Who knows?
Maybe.
Well, for many Latin American cultures, a young lady's 15th birthday is celebrated with a coming-of-age party, and it's called a quinceañera or a fiesta quinceañera, and it marks a child's transition to womanhood. Joining me now in Studio B are Armando Valdez and Carla Barraza, and some beautiful young ladies and beautiful gowns, and this is all for a special event coming up this weekend. Armando, why don't you tell us? It's Sunday, correct?
It's Sunday. We're going to begin the show at 12 at noon, and it's going to go until 4 o'clock, and it's actually the beginning of a series of events happening at Arte Americas. We're going to start in May 1st, and it's going to go all the way to September 30th.
And this is a quinceañera expo, so who is going to be there for the event? Dresses?
Dresses, obviously, yes. Beautiful young ladies, as well as the parents, and we're going to have vendors that provide the different services and products for quinceañeras.
Okay, so for families who are planning a quinceañera, this is the place to go, really, to get all the details, correct?
Exactly. Kind of take a look at some of the dresses that are out there and some of the services that they can get.
All right, because obviously, the dresses are a huge part of this. And Carla, why don't you tell me about what you know about, you design dresses, and tell us about what you brought here today.
We've brought a few of the up-and-coming trends for quinceañera dresses. This first one is a yellow floral design. That one of the new trends is they're starting to have it's called a convertible dress.
Let's see how it converts.
Where you can wear it like this to the ceremony and part of the reception, and then take off the skirt, and you have your little party cocktail dress.
And it really is something you could then use later.
Yeah, exactly. You can wear it to another party or event later on.
Very cute.
Another trend is the feathers and the crystals.
Well, we saw so much of that today at the royal wedding.
Oh, yes.
The feathers in the hair as opposed to a full hat, so and that's very cute.
Yes. And then we have another one, the zebra print. That's really popular right now.
The animal print.
And a lot of girls are starting to wear black, which is very uncommon, but it's starting to pick up as a trend. And again, the crystals and the feathers for her bouquet. And then we have Maida over here. She's wearing, this is an exclusive quinceañera gown that we carry at Bar Brothers by Bella Serra. It's made in Mexico, and they have a lot of details and crystals also on the dress.
It's gorgeous.
And it's also convertibles where she can wear the corset top with jeans or skirt later for the reception or, again, later on.
Yeah, wonderful. So these are just some of the designs that folks will be able to see and get some ideas as they're planning their quinceañera. And Sunday, and hopefully you'll have a great turnout. Is there a charge to get in?
No, it's completely free.
Absolutely
for everybody
free.
to come in.
All right, Armando and Carla, thank you. And young ladies, beautiful ladies, thank you so much for being here. The Quinceañera Expo is Sunday, May 1st, from noon until 4. It takes place at Arte Americas, 1630 Van Ness in downtown Fresno. Well, there is much more ahead on today's program. When we come back, time to celebrate Asian American cultures, and we'll show you what's on tap at Fresno City College this weekend.
From KC24, this is We Are Fresno, live.
The annual Asian Fest is this weekend at Fresno City College, and joining me now to talk more about it is Miley Glover. She is the organizer of the Community Festival, and Chef Sunny Law from the New Boba Island Sushi Table and Tokyo Station Sushi Restaurants. All right, welcome to the show, both of you. It's good to have you.
Thank you for having us.
All right, Sunny, you're going to be showing us some of what you'll be preparing this weekend, right? Because you brought sushi along with you, a wide variety of sushi.
Oh, I will be prepared for the dragon roll and red dragon roll and caterpillar roll.
Okay, so there's lots of different types of sushi.
Yeah, lots of different kinds of sushi.
That you'll familiarize ourselves with, that you'll familiarize us with. But let me start, Miley, with you. What is on tap for this weekend?
Asian Fest is an annual celebration of Asian culture here in Fresno City at Fresno City College, and we bring in volunteers and organizations from the community to celebrate their ethnic backgrounds, and with performance, with martial arts, with food. We'll have sushi, we're going to have Thai food, Chinese food, Japanese food, Hmong food, Thai, Vietnamese food.
So all different types of cultures are being represented.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, and we have an Asian cultural village around the fountain, Japanese village, Chinese, Hmong, Laotian, Cambodian, a little bit of everything, even a Punjabi village.
No kidding. So will there be performances, music as well?
We will have 4 hours of live performance on 2 different stages.
No kidding. Okay, and then I understand there's also a language competition.
There's a Mandarin speech competition with high schools, Buchanan, McLean, Hoover, Fresno High School, Clovis West, and Fresno City College. So we'll have over 100 students competing for medals.
Wow, that's going to be exciting.
A lot happening tomorrow.
But, you know, a lot of people are drawn by the food.
Oh, it's all about the food.
Sonny,
always about the food.
Describe to us what you have here for us today. What is this over here?
This they call tiger roll.
The tiger roll.
Tiger roll, okay. And then this right over here?
This is caterpillar roll. And this is dragon roll.
Got it, the caterpillar roll. Yeah. Well, everything looks fantastic. We all love sushi, so we'll be trying it. And the details, Miley, for this weekend. It's at Fresno City College.
Tomorrow, Saturday, 9 to 4 p.m. It's a free event. Parking is free. There will be parking at Fresno City College. Please come. And martial arts in the morning. We've got our main show starts at noon in the free speech area, and then we have another show around the fountain at about 2:30.
So lots of activities going on, all until 4 o'clock in the afternoon over at the Fresno City College campus. Remember, the event and parking are free, so you can't beat that. Thank you both for being here. I appreciate it. Okay, Steph. Do you want me to save you the caterpillar roll, Stephanie, or the tiger roll?
I'll try one of each.
Okay.
In fact, I'll just head on over in there in a minute.
Got it.
Still ahead, Hollywood honors one of its legendary actors, and we'll show you the postage stamp honoring the late Academy Award winner, Gregory Peck.
From KC24, this is We Are Fresno, live.
And time now for a check of some of the stories we're working on today.
David Marcus is in the newsroom with all the headlines. David?
Fresno City Manager is announcing progress on closing the $18.5 million budget gap, but closing it completely may include some last resort options. In a letter to employees, Mark Scott says so far, all but about $5 million is accounted for in the city's current proposal. For that, Scott says, cuts could happen to fire stations and community centers as a last resort. Or city employees could make more concessions, or the city could vote again to privatize solid waste. Hundreds of students from all over the valley got hands-on experience with construction tools and equipment today. The 4th annual Construction Career Day at the Fresno Fairgrounds was organized by local contractors. It gives students a chance to learn about construction career opportunities. And Fresno is topping the list of counties for highest concealed weapon carry permits in the state. Kern is #1 with more than 3,500 issued last year. Fresno is second at almost 2,000. Tulare is at #5 with 1,700, and Madera came in 8th with almost 1,000. That's a look at your headlines at this hour. I'm David Marcus in the newsroom. Let's now send it over to AJ Fox with your Friday forecast.
Thanks, David. And it does look like things are going to start dying down in reference to the wind, of course. Let's take a look first off at our temperature currently. It is at 72 degrees. Notice that wind, northwest wind, 20 miles per hour. And we've had 30-mile-per-hour winds in the valley. And down around Lemoore, even some of the was registering at 40-mile-per-hour winds. So it's been very strong in the valley. The good news is high pressure is going to start to return. And when it does so, then we're going to see a little less wind, still plenty of sunshine. And that's going to allow our temperatures to warm up some into the weekend. Maybe not so much on Saturday, but certainly it's going to be on Sunday. Take a look at all the wind advisories that we've got across the valley and, of course, down through the Kern County mountains, etc. And we're talking about a red flag warning. That's down through Southern California, down by the border with Mexico and also into Arizona. So our wind advisory in effect, but I think this is going to be dying down overnight. Current winds, we're at 18-mile-per-hour winds in Madera. Notice for said 26 miles per hour. We're, yes, at 20 still in Fresno, 19 in Mendota and Los Banos. In the South Valley, notice a lot less, especially on the southeastern part of the valley. Visalia, Tulare, Porterville, Hanford, less than 10 miles per hour. Still pretty strong over in Lemoore at 17-mile-per-hour winds there. Notice up in the mountain areas, 31-mile-per-hour winds at Shaver Lake, 29 Sequoia National Park, 21 in Oakhurst, 13 in Three Rivers, and 34-mile-per-hour winds in Mariposa. Your 4-day allergy forecast brought to you by the Allergy Institute and Dr. Amaminian. It's going to be in the medium range through Tuesday. Oak, ash, and birch are the predominant pollens. And for your forecast tonight, the wind will be still up to around 20 miles per hour. for Fresno. There'll be clear skies and also an overnight low of 43. Tomorrow, pretty close to today. A lot of sunshine. 72 will be the high, but not as much wind. Only 5 to 10 mile per hour breezes. And once the lack of wind takes hold, we're going to see a lot more warmer temperatures around here. We'll have one day to really get adjusted. 77 on Sunday, and then the temperatures get into the 80s, and it looks like all of next week. Look at Thursday. 89 degrees and mostly sunny skies. So that's dangerously close to what I would have to describe as hot outside, but we'll save the 90s, at least for now. Guys, back to you.
Let's put them off for a while.
Yeah.
As much as we
80s
can.
never last long enough, do they?
I know, and that's just about perfect in this area. So, all right, AJ, thanks. Legendary screen actor Gregory Peck is now first class forever.
A postage stamp honoring the late Academy Award-winning actor was unveiled today in Beverly Hills. The stamp is a still photograph from the 1962 film To Kill a Mockingbird. Peck won an Oscar for his role in the film. Actors Sidney Poitier, Sharon Stone, and Tony Danza were among the celebrities to attend the star-studded event honoring the screen legend. And we have some very happy news to pass along today.
Yes, this is some news
Exciting.
we've been waiting for a couple of days. There's a new addition to the Casey family. Casey anchor and reporter Pamela Prado delivered a bouncing baby girl, and she is just adorable. Marissa Clarice Prado was born weighing in at 7 pounds 13 ounces. She's 22 inches long, and both mom and baby are said to be doing well. And is that Big Brother holding
That's Big Brother. Yes, that's Big Brother. She is so cute. She took her time getting here, didn't she?
She did. She did. I think Pamela was wondering if it was ever going to happen.
Yeah, she was ready.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to you. And that's our program for today.
We'll be back at 5 with more news. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.